last time you saw me, I was hiking and camping in Florida where it was sunny and 90 degrees, but now I'm back in New Hampshire and we got this crazy end of March snowstorm where we got about 1 to 2 feet of snow. Just a few days ago, all the hiking trails were clear of snow and now they're covered again. So I'm getting out today and I'm doing something called the Belknap Range Trail, which I technically have never done, but it's in my town. And I don't want to say it's a through hike because it's only like 12 miles, but it's a designated trail that's blazed. It's a point-to-point trail, so it's not a loop. I am parking at Gunstock Mountain. I'm going to end the day at Mount Major, and I'm going to traverse across a bunch of peaks in the Belknap Range. And I'm kind of nervous to see what the trails are going to be like. Are they going to be broken out? Are they going to be slushy? Am I going to be just trudging through snow in my snowshoes all day? So it's going to be an adventure. It's in the 30s right now. It's actually raining, but I got the day off of work and I didn't want to just sit at home all day. So we're getting out, we're going on a hike, and we'll see how it turns out. This is going to be the blazes today. BRT. Starting at the ski resort. Made it to the first peak of the day, Mount Rowe. Normally you could get a really good view of the whole ski resort back there, but obviously I'm in the clouds right now. That first climb kind of kicked my butt. It was 700 feet of elevation gain. And this is the first of, I think, 8 peaks on the trail today. So next one is Gunstock Mountain. And it got warm climbing up here, but now it's cold, still misting. Slow going, but I'm determined. I'm getting to a point where I think snowshoes are necessary. I'm a little nervous to put these on, if I'm being honest, because a lot of the times I have a problem with them not staying on my feet. But I'll try to get my boots strapped in the best I can and hope for the best. So I just reached my second peak of the day, which was Gunstock Mountain, the summit of the ski resort. Lots of skiers out today. It's very cold and windy up there, so I just walked up, took a quick peek, and then came back down into the trees. Good thing is that the snowshoes are working amazing. I must have adjusted something on it just right. So they're staying on my feet. They're doing their job, going through the snow. Because if I didn't have them on, I would definitely be post-holing. Bad thing is, I feel like this is just dragging out. I've gone 3 miles in 2.5 hours. And because this whole trail is 12 miles long, I just want to be done before the sun goes down. I have my headlamp just in case, but I don't know. I feel like I gotta pick up the pace, but being up here, I feel like the hard part is done. This is Belknap Mountain, peak number 3. I'm sitting down, taking my lunch break right now. Here it is, my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. While I sit here under the Belknap tower. And I'm finishing my lunch right now. I do want to take a second and thank the sponsor of this video, which is Element. By the off chance you haven't heard of Element before, it is a single serving packet of an electrolyte drink mix that you can add to your water to basically just stay super duper hydrated. There are so many good things about Element. The ingredients are really clean. There's no sugar, gluten, artificial coloring, none of that BS. They taste really good. There's a lot of flavors to choose from. Today I have the citrus salt flavor in my water bottle, but they have other flavors like grapefruit salt, raspberry salt, watermelon, chocolate, caramel chocolate. There's so many to choose from. There are just so many really fun, good options. And Element is just the perfect way to stay hydrated. It is a science-backed formula for just the perfect amount of sodium, potassium, and magnesium that your body needs to stay hydrated. And I feel like that's definitely important today because this hike is tough and I am sweating a lot. I am losing electrolytes, so I know that when I drink one of these, I am replacing the sodium that I lose in my sweat. So if you want to try Element or reorder some, my link in the description is drinkelement.com/Nahamsha. And when you use that specific link, you can get a free sample pack of 8 of their flavors to try with any purchase. Again, that's drinklmnt.com/Nahamsha. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna hydrate, finish my snacks, and then I'll be on my way. So right after I left Belknap Mountain, I continued on the trail and I got to a point where there's no more tracks. So this whole time up until now, I've been following footsteps and it's been easy in the snow because I can clearly see where the trail's going. But now I'm breaking trail and it's a little more tough. I'm definitely nervous, if I'm being honest. Definitely thought about bailing. The thing is with this trail system, there are so many trails to so many different parking lots. So if I ever did need to bail off the trail, I can easily get into town. And because I'm only like 20 minutes from my house, there's people I can call to come pick me up and drive me back to my car. So that's easy. But I'm going to go for it. I'm going to break trail. I'm going to continue on. I have 8 miles left and 5 hours until sunset. So it's going to be a lot of work. But I think I'll be really proud of myself if I do this. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to be much more aware of every single blaze to make sure I don't lose track of the trail. I am moving so slow because I am so indecisive on what I actually want to do. Breaking trail just doesn't really seem like it's for me right now. I'm way too nervous that it's going to take me too long. I'm nervous I'm going to lose the trail, that I'm not going to see the blazes. I'm nervous, that the sun's going to go down and I don't know. Chet's going to be waiting for me at the trailhead at Mount Major for hours, waiting for me to get off the mountain. But I did just look at my map and I found a trail that will actually take me back to the parking lot at Gunstock where my car is, and it's a few miles long, but that honestly seems like the better choice for me right now. I don't know. Part of me wants to do the whole Belknap Range Trail for the vlog so I could show you guys the whole 12 miles and all the 8 peaks, but then part of me is just like, I need to have fun, I need to be safe. I feel like I have so many videos where I just change my mind, but that is the point that I try to get across. Like, it's okay to change plans if your fun and your safety are in jeopardy. So I think I am just gonna turn around and head back to the parking lot. I've been hiking for 4 hours, so this hasn't been a short hiking trip at all. So back to my car I go. Yep, my watch is already mad at me for getting off trail. It's gonna keep beeping at me, but it's worth it. I'm still breaking trail, but this will be quicker. Broke trail for a couple miles, but now I have 1 mile left and I found a cross-country trail, so I think it should get a little easier from here to the parking lot. My heart rate's 150. It's hard work, but the end is near. So happy to be done. 7.42 miles. I'm gonna end that. I do want to update you on some more stats when I get home, but for now, my friend just called. They want to go out to dinner, and I deserve it, but I'll catch up with you in a second. Good morning, it's the next day. I'm sitting here finishing up editing this vlog, and I'm just gonna do a quick recap because I had just no more energy yesterday after this hike was done. So as you know, I originally set out to do the 12-mile Belknap Range Trail, but it ended up only being 7 miles. I only did 3 out of the 12 peaks, but I'm still considering that a win because it was not easy. I still went out and did a super tough hike. And this trip, to be honest, was just super last minute to begin with. I didn't really want to go up to the Whites because they got twice as much snow as I got here. And there were actually avalanche warnings, so it just didn't seem smart. So this was my idea of staying local and doing something new, but still being in terrain that was familiar to me. So obviously I didn't finish, but that's okay. I have a couple quick stats for you if you're interested. The total distance was 7.4 miles, 2,300 feet of elevation gain, 6.5 hours. I burned 2,000 calories. The temperature was 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind was 10 miles an hour. All of this information is on my Strava, which I always link in the description of these videos, so you can really dissect my exact route and all the stats for yourself if you're interested. I'm gonna wrap up this video now. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.